So today is going to be more of an eating day. I'm just going to be eating as much food as I can. There's like the feast and famine mentality that, a lot of people think that our biology is made for. So I'm just going to go through some of the food I got here and kind of go through how I think about eating, and it might enlighten you how you should maybe think about your nutrition. So first off, I got here is a lot of seaweed. This is not really a food you eat for the calories or the macronutrients. So macronutrients and calories are in the same scope, but vitamins, minerals, and micronutrients are in the other scope. So seaweed has a good amount of salt, some amount of fiber, but iodine and vitamin K are the important things when it comes to seaweed. Now, also here, another important thing, we have some kimchi. Now, the microbiome in the human gut was only really discovered about within the decade. So to say that we really know how to help our microbiome I'm not really going to say that you should eat probiotics or not. It's very new, and most of the human body is beyond the scope of human knowledge. But kimchi itself, again, is not for the calories. It has like 0 calories, 15 calories per serving here. But the main thing is it does have, it is a probiotic food. It has prebiotics, all that. The nutrients in here are actually very easy to digest, very already broken down. So when food has become eaten by microbes, the microbes in here already break down the food. So if you just took the ingredients in here before it was fermented and had the time to break down, it would be much harder to digest. It would take a lot more digestive power. While digestion is actually the most catabolic process in our body. It takes the most energy out of everything in our metabolism to digest food, which is something to consider. Why cooking food and pairing foods together in a good way is important. Now, we got some candies here, some fruits, and just some candies and fruits. Now these are easily digestible foods. They are digested very fast, have a lot of calories. Now this, actually is made out of good ingredients, so it's good. These are actually some of the better candies and fruits you can get. So here we have rice, and we have some rice flavors. This is some salt, chili, and garlic spice mix. We also have some saffron that goes into the rice. Now, rice itself is very carb and some protein in it. And rice is, you eat that for the macronutrients, for the calories. Now, when you get, this will be mixed into the rice, and this is mainly for flavor in order to help you eat more. And it actually does have carbs and protein in it, but the main reason you eat this for the micronutrients, like spices, herbs. In here we got a spice rack. You go very heavy on the spices. You get this is for the micronutrients, as vitamins, the minerals. It doesn't have any calories, but it does have a lot of micronutrients. Not very much like you'd live on, but you need it still to go with the macros to be eaten. So talking about macronutrients, come here, we have some Peking duck, and here we have some pork liver. Now, liver is the most nutrient-dense food that humans know about, so that's why I eat a good amount of liver. Some Peking duck, very delicious. Comes from Beijing. Peking duck is actually how Westerners mispronounced Beijing. That's how they got Peking. I'm probably already mispronouncing Beijing, so I'm probably making a new style of Peking duck. So this is for the protein. The liver is like a 2-in-1 micro and macronutrient. But you do not want to eat too much liver because it has a lot of fat-soluble vitamins. So there's 2 types of vitamins, water-soluble, fat-soluble vitamins. You cannot eat too many water-soluble vitamins, but fat-soluble vitamins you can eat too much. So liver is good, but you don't want to eat it too much because you can overdose on fat-soluble vitamins, get too many of them, and get gout. So hopefully that was a lot of information coming at you, and hopefully you just kind of get the idea of how food should be categorized. You want to think about it as, is it going to give me macronutrients, micronutrients? Is it going to be quick to digest, like candies and cookies, very quick to digest, have a lot of calories? Or are you going with, what do I even eat that? I don't really even eat things that aren't quick to digest. So it would be like, kimchi is like probably the slowest to digest thing that I have here. But it would just be like raw vegetables, raw fruit would be like the slower things. It's like raw onion, right? Raw. I chop up some raw onions in there sometimes. Sauces are another thing that can give, if you get a good sauce, like, see, this is made out of some real ingredients. So some sriracha has some macronutrients in it. But I really don't even try to eat anything that's slow to digest. I just try to keep it, because I train every day. I train like all the time. It's like my favorite thing to do. So I just try to keep things quick to digest, and I'll just naturally eat things that are slow to digest. That's like your processed, like fast food or hotel buffets. I ate a lot of buffets a little earlier, and that's why today is just going to be a resting and digesting day. And I'll show you next like exercises that promote digestion.